So, good morning one and all. Welcome to Fishing for Sanity. You can see I'm down here this morning. I am at Shoreham Harbour. So we're going to go out, give it a go. Hopefully get some bass, bream, or even some mackerel. You never know. Conditions are looking alright. The tide is dropping. I think low tide's around about 11 o'clock. So we'll see what we get. Okay, so an interesting start to the day. Just had to help these guys out launching here. Unfortunately, on the seaweed on the shore there, it is so damn slippery, and one of the guys was trying to walk across and just kept going over. It wasn't funny because yeah, he's an elderly gentleman, and you know, you can quite easily sustain injuries. Anyway, hopefully they'll offer a good day out on the sea. So let me get sorted. I'm nearly there with the kayak, so we'll get that sorted and we'll get out ourselves. Catch you in a minute. So folks, you can see loads of people off the breakwater there. I think I've got the best seat in the house. Buggering about. Right folks, so we'll go out a little bit further. There were some seagulls diving over to my right. They seem to have now settled on the water, so it looks like they're not diving for fish. So anyway, we'll go out here a little bit, anchor up, and then have a go with some mackerel lures, and I'll get a nice bait on for either a nice ray, smooth hound, doggy, whatever. Join me in a minute. Okay folks, so I'm anchored up. If I spin the camera around, you can see we're not that far offshore. We're a little way, and you can see the harbour out there and Shoreham Power Station. So yeah, let's get these rods out and start fishing. Looks like a beautiful day. I've got my factor 30 on to give me a bit of protection, soak up a bit of vitamin D and some of those sun rays. So anyway, without further ado, let's get tackled up. Right guys, so what I'm going to do is we'll have a look what's below us. So I'll take the GoPro off of here, attach it to a rod, and we'll send her down. what I'm going to do is on this one I'm going to have some mackerel feathers baited up, and we'll see how we get on with them. And couple of guys racing out here by the look of it. Brilliant. Honestly, I'd love to have a boat, but the amount of money for mooring costs and stuff like that, yeah, I haven't got that sort of money again, which is why I got this kayak. But hey, you know, you've got to live within your means, haven't you? One day, you never know, one day. Okay, if I do catch something nice, I'm going to celebrate with a beer. A non-alcoholic beer though. So yeah, actually Corona Zero, not a bad tasting non-alcoholic beer if I say so myself. The other thing I got is an iced coffee, which I made earlier. So yeah, got to stay hydrated when you're out here on the water. Right, on this one, I'm going to have a sliding boom down to a size 4 Camazan. It's only going to be a little one because I'm hoping if there's any black bream about, that'd be ideal with a little bit of squid strip on there. We'll see how we get on. I might scale up later onto a bigger bait. We'll see how we go. And I've still yet to bait up the little feathers as well. So anyway, there we go. Well, I've got to say it's lovely out here today. Sun's shining, it's quiet, I'm alone. What more could I want? Maybe a fish or two. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? We'll see how we get on. Right, time for some iced coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. Caffeine hit. Okay, so just checking that out, the minimum keep size for a black bream is 24 centimetres or 9.5 inches. So if we get anything that size, I will be giving a friend called Larry Franco a shout, as I'm down here in Shoreham, and he keeps pestering me for fish. So Larry, if you're watching this, if I catch something, it's coming your way. Okay folks, so no sooner have I put a bit of bait on these feathers, I've been getting a lot of taps and it felt just like a black bream bite. So they didn't hang about in stripping the bait, so let me get a bit more mackerel out there and see if we can nab something. So there you can see loads of sailing boats starting to come out from the harbour. Not that there's much wind today. That wind, what was around, did die off this morning. So. Low tide, I believe, is at 11 o'clock, and the time now is 9:15 nearly. So on the rod behind me, I've got a whole head of a mackerel on there now with a size, is it a 5.0 I think? Quite a big hook. You never know. Worth a go, innit? Okay folks, so I've had a few little knocks on the mackerel rig tipped with bait. The hooks on that are quite big, so I've scaled down and I've now got my little sabikis on again. So these are tipped off with a bit of bait, so hopefully these will get a bit of action going. Right, let me sling these out and hopefully we get a fish. On here, this is the mackerel head, so you can see, yeah, it's pulling well, whatever it is. I think I might need a glove on for this. Come on. What we got here? Well, it's bending well, isn't it? It's a conger reel. Oh my god, it's a conger. There you go guys, a little strap conger. There you go folks, so the whole length of my, where I put my legs. So his tail's at the bottom there. So, what's that? That's probably, I don't know, how many inches? Probably about 30 inches, something like that. Right, let's unhook him and get him back. Well, that's one way of releasing a conger reel, isn't it? So folks, that is the first time I've caught a conger since I left the Royal Navy. We've done a tour of the Gulf, and on that deployment I took all my sea fishing gear with me, and my last conger reel I caught was off of the detached mole in Gibraltar. Any of you matlows out there, you'll probably know that place quite well because you normally anchor up there and refuel. But yeah, that was the last time I caught a conger, and that was actually on bacon, because that's all what I could scrounge from the galley at the time. So yeah, that was what? Christ, that's over 20 years ago now, probably nearly 30. So yeah, that was the last time I caught conger reel. So anyway, let's get this back out there with some mackerel on it, and you never know. Well, you can see my mate Stephen Seagull, not Seagal, Stephen Seagull is with me. There he is, look. Stephen Seagull. Right, let's leave this out. Let's see if we can get any knocks on this. Right, so it's coming up to 11 o'clock, which is dead low. And you can see that the kayak has swung round a bit. I had to put the anchor line to the stern. For you non-nautical people, that's the back. And you can see that the waves are kind of like travelling east to west. So it's a bit more comfortable with the waves running down the actual kayak than obviously broadside and across. So that's another way. And another reason why I've got the anchor trolley line. It just keeps you in a nice steady direction, so that it makes it a little bit more comfortable rather than rocking around side to side. You know, rather than pitching and rolling, you know, it's just more comfortable. But yeah, still quite a few sailing boats out here. See people anchored up out there, chilling out. Brilliant, lovely, isn't it? Just need to catch a few more fish. I can hear it, I can't see it. Right above us. Not sure if that's Coast Guard or what it is. Right then, so I've taken those sabikis off, and I've now got like a mackerel and squid little cocktail here on a 2-rig flowing trace. So I'm going to sling that out, let it roll around the bottom, hopefully find some fish, find a divot or something. So there's not a lot happening on the other rod, so there we go. Honestly, these jet skis, the sound systems on them are absolutely brilliant. There's a guy, like, he's way over there, but the bass on it, get some drum and bass on that. Right, so another mackerel squid combo going on. A couple of squid heads on the bottom. I've had a couple of little knocks, which I think are bream. I've not managed to connect yet. That's on the smaller rod. Could be small fish, really small, but anyway, I'll try and get this one out. As you can see, it's a little bit lumpier out here now. Right, let's do this now. Well, the fishing's been really slow today, guys. I've had a few little knocks, which again I think were bream, but yeah, unfortunately nothing's committed. The other thing is I can start feeling the heat on the back of my neck, which is why I'm not trying to look like a cool kid, which is why I've got my hat back to front. As you can see, the sun beaming down on me from behind. Just gone 12:15. I might give it 3/4 of an hour, maybe an hour, and then I'll probably head back. Like I say, I headed out this morning. I was up at 5:30, and I got down here, what, 6:30, and yeah, so early start. If you don't get here that early, where I parked up down by the harbour, yeah, you get no spaces. It's all free parking, which is really good as well. So you don't have to worry about whether you're going to be sort of like 4 hours, 5 hours, whatever, you know. But I must say it's been a really pleasant day. Yeah, it's lovely. Just a shame I didn't catch more fish, but to be honest, it's quite nice just sitting here, looking at the scenery, the glorious Sussex coastline, glancing over there. We have Brighton, you know, Brighton way in the distance over there. Well folks, look at the fun I'm having here. Ugh, that is one hell of a bird's nest. Right, well I can't get this bird's nest out, so that's one rod down, so it's looking like my session's coming to an end. So let me take all the bait off of this, pack this right away, and then I might just stick a lure on there and head back in. It's coming up to 1 o'clock now anyway, so I've spent, you know, a good few hours out here, so I can't grumble. It's been lovely, mate. Okay guys, so no more fish. Unfortunately that's it. Only the one fish, which was the conger. Yeah, time to go in now. I've got a little sand eel on there, sidewinder. which I'm going to troll back and maybe have a quick go in my little harbour area. But yeah, it's 1:30 nearly, so time to crack on.